Hi, my name is Rodney Betis, and I'm applying for the Instructional Technology Specialist position at Bryan ISD. Thought I'd introduce myself using my Visify profile. So let's just get started. I feel like I am ready to excel in this position at Bryan ISD due to my experience as a TAP Master teacher, a lead content teacher, and as a technology integration educator at the Fort Worth ISD. So here's a little bit about where I've been. I was born in Hobbs, New Mexico, and after that my family moved to College Station. I went to and graduated from A&M Consolidated High School as well as Texas A&M University. Then I lived in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, doing a lot of different things, and where I got my start in teaching. And then last year we moved back to Bryan. So there's my education spelled out to you. I got a Bachelor of Science in Economics in 1998 from Texas A&M University. Here's a little bit about my career. You'll see my schooling there, and then this little empty space there is not just laying around on the beach, but I was a technical recruiter as well as a data analyst. Then I found my passion of working with kids through the Mid-Cities Church, where I was the youth dude, was my official title, but youth minister there. Then that led me to become a teacher at O.D. White High School. I taught social studies. Um, During that, after a couple of years, I became the lead content teacher. I would teach students for half the day, dedicated to supporting the social studies teachers the other half. We did a train the trainer model, and so I would get trained by the district a couple days a week, and then or a couple days a month, and then I turned that around to the teachers on campus. During that time, I was also the campus webmaster, so anything that went on campus, it was my job to keep it up to date online. Also during that time, I was a technology integration educator, so we would also do this train the trainer model with technology. And so if the district had something new, like we brought in Promethean boards, we brought in document cameras, we brought in digital cameras for different things for recording and things of that nature. And so I would be trained on it, and then I would train the teachers. I was also kind of the first line of technical support on campus. Everybody knew that if they had a problem with the projector or their computer, they would come to me first. Um, After that, I became a TAP Master teacher at O.D. White High School. I worked with Fine Arts, Career and Tech, Physical Education, and Foreign Language departments. I would create weekly professional development on the TAP instructional rubric student strategies. I would conduct routine walkthroughs and formal evaluations. And then I continued doing that at Bryan High School this past year. But at this time, I'm working back with my original department, with the Social Studies department. So that's a little bit about me there. The rest of my Visify profile is predominantly personal, but I'll walk you through a little bit of that. These are some of the words that I say on Twitter. I use Twitter personally more than professionally, so you may not know much about my professional life using this little slider, but you'll find out a little bit about some of the things that I'm interested in. I also love to check in places. I check in primarily at food joints, especially Mexican food apparently. And so if you need to know good place to eat, I'm a pretty good resource for that. I've been in education for 9 years, so I no longer really consider myself a rookie. I'm pretty comfortable in my skin, working not only educating teachers but educating adults, or not educating children but also educating adults and educating children. So here's some of the links where you can find me on the web. You can of course find me on Twitter at Blonus98. I don't have a Foursquare easy to remember user ID, but if you want to memorize that number, you can definitely see what I do on Foursquare. Foursquare is linked to Twitter and Facebook, so if you find me on Twitter or Facebook, you'll find me on Foursquare. They're all connected anyway. So the rest of my Visify profile is mainly pictures of my kids, as is most of my social networking. So you can see my beautiful daughter, the rest of my family, my wife and my son, and so the list just kind of goes on and on. I think there's one picture of me, yep, there with my boomstick, and Halloween, and stopping at a rest stop. So baseball, love watching baseball and eating at Freebirds and taking pictures of my kids. So this was my, hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. And once again, my name is Rodney Betis, and this is my introduction and application for the Instructional Technology Specialist with Bryan ISD. Thanks.